all buy apps, lots of them. But for every 10 apps we download, 8 are used once, then deleted. So how are you feeling about your app? Mobile analytics can help you craft content your customers can't live without.
My vision for the perfect fan experience is all of the aspects of getting into the stadium are as streamlined as possible. Cloud computing enables us to take all of these data points and connect them all so that we can create a smarter stadium. We're targeting that one season ticket member as if he or she was the only one there amidst the 75,000.
今までのドキュメントっていうのは 90% がペーパーだったと。ところがそれがコンマ 9% になっていると。ペーパーそのものはそれほど大きく減っていない。情報量が多くなっていったと。今まではプリンター、コピアというのを売っていましたけれども、これからはクラウドでドキュメントソリューションを売るんだ。クラウドで我々は変革を実現しました。
In India, we have 400 million people who don't have electricity, and I just figured that it's time I do something about it. Using social and mobile technologies to actually provide consumers the ability to understand the way they use energy and consume energy, we could create a far more efficient system where we could actually draw down different kinds of energy when it's needed, and that could revolutionize the way energy is consumed around the world.
Data is everywhere. It's in everything. The things we take for granted that surround us, the way we design things, the way we make them, the way we test them, the way we buy them. All of this will come down to data. And that's why this change is so profound.
We used to offer products to market segments. Now we offer products to individuals. We want to talk to the segment of one, generate a personalized bank for each individual. Big data generates that possibility, and big data generates that reality. Your very own bank made with data.
In the past, it wasn't that easy to interact with your government. Now, through technology, you can interact instantaneously. You can react instantaneously. You can give your feedback instantaneously. Now, you could say that I actually have 2.5 million co-mayors looking at what we do and getting suggestions from them about how to do things better. That's what we need.
Before social business, your power was how much information you accumulated. With social business, it's about how much you share. Now we're able to populate information throughout the entire organisation. Employees feel more empowered. Employees are more productive, and so is your company. Social is the new currency.
If you think about all the ingredients in the world, there are a quintillion possibilities. The idea of creative computing is for machines and humans to work together. In this case, for the machine to work with chefs to put together new recipes that have never been put together before.
We started Zaya with the thought that the kid on the back of the bus might have a song that he has in his head, but he just can't get out. With the technology of cloud, we change all that. I can sing something into my device, up to the cloud it goes, back down it comes, sounding better. We break down the walls of creation, and we give music creation for the masses.
We used to know little about our subscribers, except maybe where they lived. Now we know what they love to watch. With data, we can give them more of what they love.
In China, today's young moms are really the first generation of moms that are consumption-driven. They want more because they have more disposable income to spend. They know that there is more out there available and are much more demanding. We used to use intuition, and now we use analytics. We can design better products and services for millions of mothers around the country.
Teachers should not worry about technology. They just need to teach. But these days, they have so many devices that they can provide to the students. Using our own algorithm, we can predict when the devices might crash. In one school, we have reduced the amount of time that the teachers spend on IT by 75%.
Very much like a regular city, a zoo and aquarium is a 24/7 operation, 365 days a year. So we're always looking for ways that we can optimize our resources. Now, using analytics, the business side of the zoo runs more efficiently. So every dollar that we save at the front gate, we're able to reallocate to support our mission of education and conservation.
By next year, it's predicted that nearly half the video games on the market will be played on the cloud. The cloud is helping reinvent entire business models, from gaming to energy to finance, by speeding innovation. How can the cloud change your business?
I think we are not alone in the universe, but it is difficult to observe radio signals from civilizations if they exist. Technological advances have allowed the astronomers to build huge telescopes. It may not look like a telescope, but it is a telescope, a big telescope. Tens of thousands of antennas are combined electronically with international partners. The volume of data is so enormous that we can't store the raw data and process it. We have to process it on the fly. We are talking about exascale data. It's a 1 with 18 zeros. Suppose that transmitters exist on nearby planets and we just don't bother to listen to it. Now with big data, we can pick up these signals.
We spend on average 2 hours a day using apps. That's more time than we spend eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner combined. How much time are customers spending with your app? Analytics can help you create content that keeps your customers' attention.
Where's your biggest market opportunity? Where do your customers spend the vast majority of their time? It's right here. Smartphone owners keep their phones within arm's length 90% of the time. A mobile platform built on analytics can help your business reach an audience that's already close at hand.
Supply chains are exposed to every different variety of issue, things from weather challenges to quality problems. The transparent supply chain, it's not reactive, it's avoiding the problem before it even occurs. Cloud technologies allow you to transform the way you operate so that you can deliver the right products to the right people at the right time.
Over 1.2 billion eyeballs are on us during the 2 weeks of Wimbledon. True tennis fans want to know what's happening. They don't want to just see what's happening, they want to know and understand why it's happening. Anybody can just put data up, but we want to get reaction, make it far more interactive. We rely on the cloud to provide that immersive digital capability.
You don't have to become a computer scientist to use the cloud. Cloud is there to help you make decisions based on data. We've seen customers deliver electronic medical records applications in sub-Saharan Africa. They were able to bring new technology and bring applications that were really life-changing to users, even in the place where you wouldn't think of cloud. There's no internet. It's April 10th, 2014.
Chocolate is very individual. White chocolate lovers don't like dark chocolate. Milk chocolate lovers don't necessarily like dark or white. Before, we couldn't really allow the consumer to customize their preferred chocolate. We needed a scalable cloud solution allowing them to see all 800 products and select what they are looking for. Now, there is endless opportunity to indulge.
If you take 1,000 pictures with the Hubble telescope, there will be one little dot that stays there on each of the 1,000 pictures. That little dot is a distant galaxy. That's what we need to do in genomics now. Take 1,000 bits of information, most of which is noise, and overlay it on each other. IBM Watson will allow us to see the needle in the haystack that's driving a disease.
Drivers want to go further with their electrical vehicles, but you can't take a trip from Lisbon to Stockholm if you can't plan and recharge along the way. The European Commission is using cloud to make this possible, creating a single charging and billing network across 28 countries, so drivers can travel as far as they want to go and when they want to go.
At Christmas time, people are baking and consume more eggs. In the summer, they eat less eggs. We want to make sure we have the right amount of eggs at the right time. Having the ability to view our data in real time allows us to be able to better manage our production. We see things in data that we didn't see before.
Historically, when we thought about security, we had to protect the perimeter. Kind of like the metaphor of a castle, right? Well, with mobile and cloud, there is no wall. We're all traveling around with our data with us all the time. And as your data, your applications are now out in the open, they need to have security built in by design. Ultimately, you need a system that protects you not only from your worst enemy, but the inadvertent actions of your best employee.
One of the biggest misconceptions about social business is that it's social media.
Social business is about letting companies crowdsource innovation and get real-time feedback from their customers. And it allows companies to get insights straight from customers.
Doctors, they're always second-guessing themselves. Have we done enough? Have we learned everything we could about the condition, about the patient? We've been faced with an extraordinary explosion in medical knowledge. It's reassuring that there's some way to focus it. IBM Watson can help doctors make the best treatment decision. I know that's counterintuitive. Machine actually personalizes care more.
You know what's so funny is I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was watching one of my favorite TV shows and they said, think about something that's not made of carbon. And I thought to myself, you could probably replace that with data, which was kind of a random way of thinking about it, but it's true. Everything is made of data these days. You can capture data on anything. So no matter what business you're in, you're really in the business of data. And that's what I love about it.
Point to almost anything. We can make it faster, better, more efficiently on the cloud. The cloud is more than just storage, more than just pictures and music. It's supply chains. It's mobile streaming. It's manufacturing and data gathering. It's unlimited computing power. And that's helping change the way we make almost everything.